Hello everyone, a warm welcome to this orientation day. My name is Mark Pringle and I'm the Head of Student Finance here at Liverpool Hope University. The purpose of this short video is to explain what the Student Finance team do at this university, how we can help you as you prepare to start your university journey, and give you some extra tips that may be helpful. The team is based on the ground floor of the Gateway to Hope building, and they are split into two sections. One is the finance team, who deal with all incoming payments for things like tuition and accommodation, as well as setting up payment plans for you. The funds team are here to help you with any funding issues you may have with Student Finance England, Wales or Northern Ireland. They also deal with the hardship fund and cash advances, and I'll speak more about those later. Although the way we work has changed due to the pandemic, our intention is to give the same high quality service as we have done in previous years. We will just be delivering it in a different way. We will be operating an appointment only system if you want to speak with us face to face. You will need to email for finance queries at hope.ac.uk, that's finance queries is one word, or for funds, studentfunds at hope.ac.uk, student funds again one word. And if you include details of your query on the email, and hopefully we may be able to sort it out without the need of an appointment. But if not, we will schedule one for you and then you can come to the Gateway building. All payments can be made online. So again, you don't need to come to the Gateway to see us. You can make those payments online. But again, if you need to discuss or set up a payment plan, you can email finance queries and someone will come back to you to talk to you about that. You can include your telephone number on any emails and we will ring you back. And if you want to talk to us without the need for an appointment, telephone is another way around that. So the first most important question you may have is, when will I receive my loans? If you have applied, which I hope you have done by now, you should have received an assessment letter which will contain how much you are going to receive and when. The dates coincide with the first day of each term, so the 5th of October will probably be your first payment date. However, we are not allowed to confirm registration, which triggers your payment, until you are actually on campus. So in induction week, you will need to attend the timetable events, and this will trigger your confirmation of registration. And remember, you need to reapply for your finance every year. If you have applied for a tuition fee loan and you have been turned down, you have probably had previous study. Students are entitled to 4 years of fee loans. That's 3 years for a normal undergraduate course and then 1 gift year. So if you've been to a university previously and completed 2 years, then you will only have 2 years of funding left. So you will have to pay 1 of these years yourself. So the university is happy to set up a payment plan for that 1 year. So again, if you email finance queries, we'll come back to you and discuss what's possible in terms of the payments. If you have compelling personal reasons for not completing your previous course, you may appeal to Student Finance for additional fee support. You will need to have evidence support your appeal, like doctor's notes or evidence like that. And again, the team is able to help you prepare the paperwork to help you try and receive that extra fee support. So again, send us an email with the details and we'll come back to you on that. If you're coming to Liverpool Hope this year after changing your mind about going to a different university on your financial application, you need to advise us as soon as possible. We need to raise some paperwork with the student loan company that will allow your money to be released. As you can imagine, the SLC are really busy at this time of year, so please let us know as soon as possible, again by emailing student funds. The money can't be released until the paperwork has been raised with the student loan company, so the quicker we get that done, the quicker we can get the money sorted out for you. You may be moving into university accommodation very soon, so if you have already not done so, you will need to arrange payment or set up a payment plan. You should have received a task in your message portal from the university, and this needs to be completed before you move in. This task allows you to either pay in full or set up a payment plan. The rent can be split into 3 payments, and the payment dates coincide with when you receive your loan payments from the SLC. The task is fairly self-explanatory, but you will need your debit card to set up the plan. You may have received your loan entitlement letter and your loan is not as much as you expected. How much you receive is based on household or parental income. Part of the application process is for your parents to consent to allow their income details to be used for the assessment. If they have not given their consent, then you will only receive the minimum loan. It may be an oversight on your parents' part, so speak to them if you feel as though you're in this situation. If the start of term comes and you've not received your entitlement letter or any money, but you've applied to the student loans company, then your application has obviously not been completed, and this could be for a variety of reasons. You need to contact the student loan company to find out what is happening. If you are struggling with them, we can speak to them on your behalf, but first you will need to contact them and place a consent to share on your account. If you then email Student Funds, we can make an appointment for you to come in and see us, and we will then ring them up for you and find out what has gone wrong or what information they are waiting for. We can also arrange cash advances for those students who have had delays in receiving their money, which is repaid by you to the university once you have received your money. Again, email funds and you will need to make an appointment for this. We do appreciate that students can have unexpected financial difficulties during their time at university. To this end, the university has a hardship fund where we put aside a small pot of money to help undergraduate students if they run into difficulty. There is only limited money available and there is a strict set of guidelines for assessment. But if you encounter financial problems, you can find the application form on the university's website. If you are struggling financially, the option of getting some part-time work can be helpful, although the university will always advise not to do too many hours as it may impinge on your studies. The university also has something called Hope Works, which is in effect a sort of internal job agency. You can register with them, and when work comes up, you can apply for the jobs. This is very popular with a lot of students, as the work is on campus and means you don't have to travel to work, which saves on time and expenses. In terms of budgeting, to save money, there are loads of websites where you can get advice on how to save money as a student. My one piece of advice would be to bring a good cookbook or buy a good cookbook. You can save loads of money by cooking yourself, and I'm sure the results are a lot better than what you could buy in the shop. One question we are asked a lot, especially in the current climate, is what if my parents have lost jobs and they are no longer able to help out financially? Your finance is based on household income for the previous tax year, which for students starting this month is 2018-19. If there's been a change in circumstances and income for this year has been reduced by more than 15%, you can request a current year income assessment. This is from the SLC. There is a form on their website, but if you cannot find it, please give us a call and we'll point you in the right direction. Once the assessment is completed, you may be entitled to a higher maintenance loan. Remember though, parental income must have dropped by more than 15%. The next thing I want to touch on briefly is students' bank accounts and the benefits of opening one. So the advantage of opening a student bank account is that it is specifically designed for the needs of students and to make the financial side of university life less of a trial. The biggest benefit of student accounts is the interest-free overdraft that many of them come with. While you study, your overdraft will be interest-free up to an agreed limit, which in some cases increases incrementally for every year of study. Some student bank accounts will have interest-free overdrafts for the duration of your degree and for a period after you graduate, allowing you time to pay it off once you start working. You should make sure you pay this off as soon as possible to manage your debt and avoid any unnecessary interest payments. Don't forget to think about what happens to the account after you've finished university. For example, how soon will you have to start paying off your overdraft? What rate of interest will you have to pay? And will you get any extra perks or services as a graduate? So it's important to read the small print. The headlines might look great, but the actual small print, the detail, is what's really important. So make sure you read that before you commit to opening an account. And don't be swayed too much by freebies. There's no point getting an account that doesn't suit you just because they give you travel discounts. It could end up costing more in the long term. So that brings me to the end of this video. Thanks for staying with me to the end. I hope you enjoy the rest of the orientation day, and good luck as you prepare to start at university. Thank you.